So getting back on the guild system, I really want to talk about that. We addressed some of the other guilds prior. Warriors Guild, Crafters Guild, and Nourishers Guild were the first three I put in the very initial videos. And when I was doing them back in the day while I was working and back in Cali. So the next one I really want to do is the Artist Guild. And the Artist Guild will be for painters, sculptors, musicians, actors, poets, and dancers. And so the Artist Guild will serve as a gathering place, and that's maybe the biggest part to it all, is that it's a place of community. So people who are like-minded can come together and create, right? And there's already a crossover between all that. There's, people who paint while musicians play, right? And then dancers dance to music, and sculptors, and all of them can kind of tie in already to each other. Poets, right? Really, rap is rhythm and poetry, right? So it's all kind of tied in already. So they'll hopefully create that idea of like cultivating new ideas together as well. I talked about the TED Talk of cognitive surplus, where ideas were hard to share before. A Dutch clog dancer was the example I think the guy used in Minnesota. Would have trouble. He might or she might know one or two people around the country and be able to write letters or camcorders, eventually send videos. But now with the internet, YouTube, it's all these ideas, and look at the amount of knowledge being passed and spread on YouTube. And that cognitive surplus, he said, it's going to save the world, and I think it definitely has the potential to do that. And also in terms of just working, corporations who hire people that are into that trade. So textile mill, textile factory, hiring people who are into weaving or into sewing or into textiles themselves are going to make much better employees. And I don't think they're going to be as miserable and bored at the job. They're going to be fascinated. It's not going to be the greatest job, but it's going to be they're going to be much more interested in it, and they'll be better employees because they have a passion for this already. And so they're going to understand, and then they can contribute new ideas to the business, new types of weaves, new ideas for clothes, new ideas for whatever. And I think that applies to all the guilds. So as we get back on the guild topics, I really want to reinforce those ideas: the sense of community, the expansion of cognitive surplus, and the sharing of ideas, and then creating a world. If we can, corporations, I've had my many beefs with, not so much beefs, but just where we can do better, because they're the most efficient business model. There's no doubt about it. They're amazing in a lot of respects. They can be a little more moral. We add some morality to them, they're terrific, but they'll have better employees, right? And businesses in these different things will have better employees because they're passionate about it and they're involved in this. So they serve a lot of purposes. We're going to keep moving with the guilds. I'm going to try to do like a guild dump and get them all done. This is the Artist Guild. Anyway, I wish everyone the blessing of finding what they love, what they're naturally good at, and sharing their ideas with the world. Let's do this, people. Save the humans.
Trying to be a better man. Oh yeah. Trying to do the best I can. Oh yeah. And I'm gonna do right thing. Do right thing. No matter what they want to say. And I'm gonna still fight for you. Still fight for you.